Hello guys, how's it going? Let me add everyone at Minecraft. Paste this in, get this pasted in. And then run to grab the thing I should have spent 30 seconds grabbing earlier. I don't have the Cenobies. So you guys just get Minecraft loading screen. I'm sorry. I'll plan better in the future. Go back. Sure. I've had a vanilla world, yes. You're going to sing? It's not super far. Like it is, but it isn't, right? How's it going, Sir Knight? I haven't played this thing since like February, and we can ignore Distant Horizons complaining about the shader pack I've configured. But I guess I can do a quick tour since I agree with that to some extent, but like with shulkers and autocrafters and stuff, I feel like you can get fairly like ragtech-ish with it. This isn't, I mean, I started this world this year, right? Back in January. Not my old world. But, so if we go up to the top of this mountain. Was I doing this last year? Maybe in October a little bit. Whoops. So that is a automatic pumpkin farm. I guess not pumpkin. Automatic pumpkin pie farm, which I wanted to go to the food source that we don't usually go with, and so fine, no problem. That is a bamboo farm, because I need a lot of bamboo right now. And some various plant farms and some wood. And so those trees are my chests and just kind of like a little area that we're at. There's also a bone meal based bamboo farm and a bone meal based firefly bush farm over there. Then this is like the thing that I've actually built that's like, I gotta change this top. As time has gone on, I like this less and less. But this is a skeleton. And also a slime farm. You throw the eating potion. But we got a whole bunch of random junk in here. Part of my goals today is to clean some of this stuff out. Yeah, we have quite a few of the armor trims. There's one specifically I'm looking for, I forget. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way this place turned out. These are just some random mines that we get back up. Took us way too long to figure out the timing and stuff. It works. Over here we have a very large pumpkin farm and a little bit of a wheat farm. This is where our village is. I tried to build a iron farm, but it ended up working. Just didn't have golems spawning for some reason. But if we head under here, we have a couple villagers in here that need to be given jobs. But this is cheapest looting 3, cheapest possible infinity, cheapest possible channeling, cheapest possible mending. And I just have a guy. I want this guy. Facing it. Cheapest Frostwalker. We gotta go to the tube. I know, I should have gotten, I could go like way bigger. But I mean, it's a fairly large pumpkin farm for not being like I create pumpkins on an industrial scale. Cheapest featherfall, cheapest power, multi-shot, aqua affinity. Took me forever rerolling. Got respiration. Brought 4. More. Might be another bit. I mean, I could go further, right? Like I could get cheaper, like even some other stuff. This is just what we got. Oh, come on. I wanted to get every single book, and I think on YouTube somewhere there's like literally 6 hours. Yeah, way too much. The rocket can't carry me. There's like literally 6 hours of me rerolling books on like live streams or something like that, and we're still missing like Unbreaking 3 isn't a pretty important one we don't have yet. Is actually the one where I was getting a crash out about have yet, because it's like that Unbreaking 3 is more common than the Prot 4, the Feather Falling 4. It's the same rarity as the Respiration 3 and some other. It's like how in the world do we not have this? All right, see you saying. Thanks for stopping by. The current project's over here. Adios. We are not gonna work on this today because this is what I was doing last time. But we have a singular shulker here. It turns out we need 2, which is kind of fun. These guys are just here to... But you might notice we have a beacon. That is because we were going to build our shulker farm down here instead of up on the surface. And I was gonna replace all this with glass, essentially. We have like a glass replica of the world here, and then we just like fill it full of farms. It's like an otherwise mostly natural looking, but it's made out of glass, like a petrified glass type terrain. I have since forgotten the exact dimensions I need. I don't think Mini-HUD is gonna help me rendering, because I think those are probably gone too, right? Yeah, the shape renders are gone. Updated versions. But we need to be like a certain distance away from all these walls, and you need to be a certain depth. So the plan I have for today, I want to get a bunch of these chests organized into like an actual proper storage area. It's probably still going to be outside by the end, but at least, excuse me. At least like if we head over here, I can show you some of these chests. They're like really, really bad. We're gonna get those cleaned up. We're gonna get some more shulker boxes because we're gonna go to the end, and then probably clean up some stuff like this. This just has so many. These are still fairly organized. Is your endermite still there? Which endermite? I don't think I have endermite in here. Oh yeah, but this is pumpkins here. This is chickens. This is sugarcane still, but there's like a stronger sugarcane down there. Part in the sky is a shulker, and it is indeed still there. I'd be very pissed if the shulker was on. I'd rather play Greg Tech or whatchamacallit, Greg Tech or Elden Ring than I have to get 2 more shulkers. I only need 1 more. Which maybe we'll do that today. I'll have to check my... So there. Let's actually check that. Oh yeah, kind of a fun and interesting various stuff. Here is most of what we needed. Rail, furnace minecart. We need a normal minecart. The obby ability is good. Scaffolding blocks. We can do it with honey only. We need observers. Observers, where? There we go. Yeah, now imagine if we're organized. There. We need a minecart. We have to probably bring some more coal than that. It's like no. Like this chest is marked with wood. I'd expect there to be like stacks and stacks of logs. So there is absolutely. How do we stop this? We stop this with furnaces, probably, right? Would be this way. The obsidian. Okay, and we need a fence. But this is plenty of wood. So those walls work too. Alright, I think we're good to go. We're just gonna have to be careful and take things slow. I suppose we could also build another portal at our end. Really have obsidian liner. It'll be funny because I'm gonna get all the way out there and not gonna have an ender chest. Alright. Grab some obby, then we'll. Actually, we're. Another portal's in a savannah. The decent chance there's just lava on the surface. I remember there might have been a time where I was like looking specifically for lava for a little bit, and I couldn't find it. The way over there? I think it's that dark gray pillar right there. If I remember correctly. Distant Horizons is easily one of my favorite modes. Makes it so nice and easy in order to navigate distances and like this. Like this. Wait, do we have a portal? We do have a portal over here. Sleep. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I didn't realize we had this set up. No way, that's our base, right? Like, that seems super close. Like, that's not even 100 blocks. Oh, maybe it is. Alright. Super lucky at that entry position. Alright. Oh, our flying machine's still here. That's nice. Hopefully the end chunks are still loaded. I guess not loaded. Saved. In like the local files and stuff. Because otherwise, I'm not gonna know exactly all the structures we've been to, all the structures we haven't been to. Oh no. I have valuables in energy, right? There we go. Now we're finally. Okay, so ideally we want to end z equals 7. Because that one wouldn't be bad to do either, would it? Dude's actually kind of. All right. I believe we've been to that one. Go to that one. I didn't spend much time in the end. I was like super confident in the fact that like, oh, you know, we're gonna have a shulker farm. I gotta clear out one of these things. I get my elytra. Maybe I got 2 elytra or something like that. And then I just went back to the overworld with my shulker. I didn't realize for the design I want, I need 2. There's no rated, right? Yeah, because probably came from. Looks so weird rendering in. There's a sword. Where? Here's our iron, so that's that problem solved. Pickaxe. Restoration 3 is another one that I wasn't getting it forever, right? Alright, let's set up camp a little bit. Fine. I'm so spoiled by modded that I'm doing like the scrolls like move items, and I'm doing like the middle click to sort and stuff like that. And it doesn't work, unfortunately. Alright, so this one is our shulker capture kit. We'll keep that one handy then, I suppose. Oh, book right there. I mean, this is probably the easiest place to grab them, right? If we need to reset the aggro. I don't want to get too close because if you get too close, I can see. Hopefully. Damn, we got a shulker. How's it going, Webby? Wait. Oh, we're waiting. Well, we're doing chores and miscellaneous stuff right now, but yes, this is that world we were working on the shulker farm. Alright, let's build the flying machine. There's a shulker. I've been a Greg Tech taking a break. I mean, what happens to any world or whatever that just like slightly less interesting than something else I could be doing. So I do the other thing. Don't know why it's the way I am, but it's just the way. What's up with this music? Could be. Let me refresh my. Was Warble in Trials? I don't have a way to see music history on my. That those screenshots I sent you, Webby, that were like the Mythic Plus leaderboard. There's more to that program. One of the features is a DJ, where I can set like certain music parameters and stuff. So if I want like a certain level of energy, it'll pick music that has that level of energy. I just gotta go in and like define it and stuff. I have to be like, this song has this much energy, this song has that much energy. Takes some time. But like automatically try to like match the style for like the current song and some cool stuff like that. Very happy with how it turned out. You have a glass block. Let's think about where we need our shulker to be. Ideally, we want our shulker on a slime block like this with a cobblestone wall on either side. Problem here. That would be pretty neat, Serenite. I'm not sure you're getting past quite a few of the technical limitations. Because you need to write files, right? Essentially, if you want to communicate with Spotify, you need like an additional. Rails. Imagine if this doesn't work. I have to come back out here for a third shulker. Suck. Suppose I can. I'll put that shulker in a minecart, so that way, like. Probably all the push me. Boom, look at that. And then we have a minute and a half to put a glass block. Putting the glass block here so that way he can't do it. He can't attack us, he can't see us. Absolutely nothing. He becomes... I think we just got too close. See, and you got me at the file/socket bridge. If I remember right, I don't think add-ons. I can't say this like strongly, being like 200% sure, but I'm pretty sure there's like a lot of limitations with how add-ons are able to write files. There definitely is network-wise. You would not be able to host like a local server, send network socket pings and stuff like that. So your best bet is files, but I think you have to reload in order to save files. What is Young Cup stream? I'm Young Cup. I am like 8 years older than you, Neros. Probably a bit more. Pushing 30. Okay, maybe we're closer than I thought. I'm only 25. Alright, and now he can't do anything. We are 100% safe. He is a block. A very angry block. We have to be very careful. If we break that slime block, he is not only free, he is going on a one-way trip into the void. You have to remember to do the flying machine. I need an observer to look at that block there. And then I need a piston to push. And temporarily, we're gonna put a furnace. Special. Okay, I should get this guy in a minecart. Yeah, and what I'm saying, Serenite, is that when you type /Spotify next in WoW, the add-on writes that command to a local save file. I think that's where your issue is. I'm not 100% sure you can write a local save file from WoW add-on. Not like I said, I'm not definite, but it's like, that's probably a limitation that they have put in. Kind of rightfully. Alright, and do we want to turn him into a block? Probably should turn him into a block. I mean, you could probably do like a Stack Overflow. Just, it's not a Stack Overflow. You could probably hang the graphics thread. Just, have like an infinite recursion. I hate pistons sometimes. Alright, now he's a glass block too. We don't have to worry about him. Alright, so as of right now, you're gonna have to select reload each time. There's a problem. I'm trying to work around. Brain finally clicked on it. Yeah, and I think that's just like a fundamental limit of like what Blizzard allows add-ons. Okay, cool. So this guy's back up in case something goes poorly. Working on that, and we need our furnaces. And grab. slime. We're gonna do this so that way it doesn't move on us. Do we need additional? We may. Go to this guy. Slime block. This block we're looking at is gonna be server. Here we need a. It needs to be sticky. Alright. Now that furnace stays, that way we don't accidentally go backwards. We can't go backwards. We do need another wall, don't we? Read OS hotkeys, but then I might as well press the play button I have above my num lock. I mean, I know some people have smaller keyboards. Well, I mean, you have had to run not necessarily a server, but like a Python program like that in the background regardless, right? Gotta have something that communicates with Spotify. I mean, a simple Python or a simple Node server or something like that would be your go-to. That's right, we need another wall. I'm sure I got cobblestone in here somewhere. Don't, I'll be very disappointed. Very disappointed. Not even my backpack has walls. So, correct. I hope fences work. I mean, theoretically they should. I don't think there's too much of a difference hitbox-wise between a fence and a wall. This hotkey outside of WoW system, the OSL descriptions requested Python. It only needs to read the current song info, which Python refreshes in the saved variables file every second, and the add-on picks it up via timer without any. So you might not be able to read saved variables every couple of seconds. It might be another level. Alright, this will work. We just need a block. Oops. Alright, what's the worst that could happen? This is a very cute photo. Can't even reach. Ah. I'll be honest, I did not expect that. So no, we have to do something kind of fun. We have to fly next to this thing so it doesn't get unloaded on accident. Okay, so we don't have to fly, we can. We have to stay basically within render. Because you decided he wanted it to be. I really thought that would work. It's worked previously. I wonder what went wrong. I suppose his head isn't like completely in that glass block 24/7. There's like a little bit where it's not. I can't and wear the elytra. I could have. I was in the minecart, but that ship has sailed. Even wearing the elytra, they can see you. So it'd be very, very risky for me to try to get to the minecart, and I don't know if his aggro would reset and stuff. But I mean, this isn't too bad, right? Like I can just fly super far above him or like super far below him, slowly. Our render distance is actually huge too, so. I suppose this is also nice because it gives me time to. That's gonna be something to do to stop it. I forget which one I'm on. My render distance is fairly high. Why slow though? Okay. It's just distant horizons. Okay, we're good. We're good. Stuff's still moving. Sorry, little buddy, you're gonna have a very fun life. Hey, at least you get to see what a blue sky looks like. Pretty. In particular, this time of year. Surprised these shulker bullets last so long. That there's like a duration limit or something. Not sure yet. Plenty of dirt. Yeah, this would be super disorientating without we all like see the end island. All these far islands. We were like way off on the island. It really looked like we were lined up. This is taking so much durability. Fly faster. You're almost there. Okay, so that was Sack Rockets. Just have to go for farming. And we're so close. It's gonna be so far off. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. It becomes safe if it stops moving too, right? Build something to intersect the path. We measured where we were when we took off, shouldn't I? Here we go. PD measurement, but it's still a measurement. I think it's like somewhere around. I guess we also don't know the height level. I don't know why I look so far to the left. Oh, it's too. $100. Now if I press F3, I should be at like 0 degrees looking at it. Where's my rotation? There's rotation. Yeah, on pitch. Third on the dark green. 1 to 2 degrees. That's hopefully a pretty small error. Just hope it starts going again. Doesn't, it might actually. It is moving. It's like 207. It was such an easy landing and I botched it. Because I also think it's like, oh, you know, if I have to block clutch this, I certainly could. $130 almost. So we need to be like 10 blocks taller. Still coming at us. Wind up. -6 degrees. We put that like. Should be lined up as long as we're the right Y level. Dude, that oh, this can go in so many different ways. Oh well. We got him. He's a glass block again. We don't have to worry about him. Hell yeah. We actually want to go a block lower. We need it to drop onto rail. Ideally with a bit of okay, so we drop him, he falls onto this rail, smashes face first into that problem. Let's this direction. And I believe I can just straight drop him, right? I believe you can just get dropped straight, as long as he hits rail. Endermen are already stealing my points. It'd be kind of funny to get spleefed. Alright. I want to end this in a way that's not going to be like super chaotic and cause them to open that. All right. No truth. Oh, dude, look at him. What luck is that? Push. Ow. Too far. No. Sir, please. A better place. Let's have 50 blocks. Any attacks will shall occur. If we went up 50 blocks. Everything's going wrong. We did land like on the flying machine. Need to get one coal in the furnace and we win. Correction. One coal in the furnace and we need the furnace minecart. Just like that. Alright. So now he will land somewhere on the... Yeah, we could... Oh. The Enderman swarm is protecting me. Ow. Let's see. Alright. So I do need significantly more rails. This is probably the most dangerous part. There's a part where I was like, this is the most dangerous. I think this would be the part. The issue is, if we get too close to the minecart, he sees us. We need to be on the other side. Can't use elytra because I don't see it. So you can actually really, really close. Wow, okay. Let's go over here. I feel a little bit more comfortable. Under chest. That is nowhere near enough iron. That is light Manica. Actually, I don't think I've used light Manica in this world yet. I have it installed for, you know, when I want it. We have enough rail. The answer is almost certainly no. I've already salvaged all of it. I suppose maybe I could do it in a couple minutes. Push him a bit closer. Closer again. A little slippery. Oh, that's right, we don't have feather falling. Oh, close call. Close call. Should hopefully take a while. And then, you know, we only have to finish making the gigantic hole and collecting like hundreds of glass and smelting all the glass, making it look pretty. And then we'll have a functional shulker farm. Let's just terminate. Getting it to work Serenite, or are you still running into the add-on API limitations? The add-on framework's a bit more accurate. Yeah, alright. One push, and it is all the way up that hill. You guys are moving mobs. Minecarts. Furnace minecarts. They are surprisingly good. No! Yeah, I was trying to write that this entire time. The activator rail's still here. We need to find a way to dismantle. Let me test something. Oh, this is for the egg world. It's benchmarking stuff. Slash set block tilde and portal. Okay. Effect give mass strength 100 trude. Ah, come on. We're hoping to be one punch. Then I need a shulker. I need a rail. Need a minecart. So what we are trying to answer is... Oh, looks really blue. I am curious if shulker riding a minecart can go through the end. I saw his kitty corner. It's in there. Awesome. All right. Makes our lives significantly easier. Can I have my potions over here? Density render destiny. My potions. I thought I had ender chest. Yes. Yeah, shulker display ender chests. Enables ender chest display similar to shulker block. Why it's not working? Oh, it told me that there's two shulkers in here. All right. Final stage. Final death. And we're through. Let's go through all we saw. We go to world spawn. Not world spawn. Our spawn. This guy is over in world spawn just here. Don't want to go through the frame up at this guy. I really just want to put a glass block in. Yeah. Surely you don't see me. Okay, we are gonna have to like line them up a little something. Just place them on this. Drop off, so we'll fire like so. Do that this way. Block. This. I think we're good. I don't think I need to do all that extra lineup stuff. We should. Dealing with radioactive box. You know what? That'll do. Sure. What? Oh, that was almost it. Right, and then glass block as slow as we can place it. Is this guy doesn't continue firing? Any full block will do. This one pistol. Oh, because there's a rail under. Properly aligned. Hell yeah! Shulker 2. Mission accomplished. We got that guy, and we got this guy. Oh. Something fun you can do with shulkers is you can put, what's it, like 70 or 80 of them or something like that on rails like this. And they're shulkers, right? So they don't despawn ever. But they still count towards the mob cap. So you can have them. Do they count as mob cap when they're in minecarts? I suppose it just gets more interesting that I'm towards the map. Well, if in their minecart, you just have to like kick them out of the minecart. But you can make mob switches out of shulkers. So if I really wanted to, I could get like 70 more of these guys. I might have to be like loose in a chamber. But they would like completely turn off hostile mobs everywhere in the world other than at my spawners. Which is perhaps a long-term project at some point. I just think it'd be interesting to, right? Like, oh, I need a mob switch. What else am I gonna do without a mob switch? Like, it'd be nice to be able to like go at night and not have a bajillion. I can't think. Phantoms. Phantoms, that's what it is. You turn off mobs so that way you don't have to deal with phantoms. We do like 12 hours of work. I actually don't know how bad that would be. We have a bunch of chests in our backpack. Let's bring a craft. Part of the reason why I wanted to add to the end was to grab a few more shulker boxes. Interesting. Now I know that that was. Where'd that portal go? We're still. I actually don't know if it requires, I guess, be like mob detection right. Got him. Okay. Must be the other one. It's like a. Yeah, it should be over here. Then, where the heck does this portal go? Wait, how in the world did I find this? There's a story here that I do not remember. I am super confused. Because this portal is placed. Wait, they were both placed. I am super confused. Whatever. I guess we have a geode. I have no clue how we found that geode. We just know where a geode is apparently. Maybe I used like seed map or something for it. That's just crazy. That like level percent. I got no clue. have to go back and watch old streams. Maybe I'll have AI go through it. Like, oh yeah, find me moments where this streamer is making nether portals. I can cross-reference. Figure out. Alright, we're gonna go to this one. We're gonna slay all. Wait, actually, you know what? We should wait. We're going to this one. Since the infrastructure is like kinda still lingering for how to move shulkers from the other one, we could leave a bunch of them. I really just want to kill all the shulkers in here. The goal. Is there a ship? There's a ship. This will be Elytra number 4. Fire aspect 2. Spear. Interesting. Now looting 3. Rip. Take that guy out. Get assassinated. Oh. Oh, that was a different one. I was like, how in the world did that one hit me? I thought I killed it. Forgot that this thing keeps on going up. If I remember right, General Pratt counts for Feather Falling too. Kind of interesting. Like, protection's just all damage taken down by like, what, 4% or something? And so like when you get full armor, kind of interesting, you have from your armor bars you get, what is it, like 8%? It's like 4% per bar. But there's an asterisk to that. The more damage you take, the less effective it is. So like, that's why creepers point blank still kill you. It's not because they're doing like, literally like 5 times your health. It's because they do enough damage that armor is less effective. If I remember right, like, last product I think is 18? Well, I guess it's 8%. 8% instead of 4%. Like, theoretically, you can have up to 96%. Kind of like passively chilling against anything. I did a lot of research into the way armor works in Minecraft when I was working on my RPG server, because I wanted to scale up the damage. Like I said, I had enemies doing a lot of damage, and I was trying to figure out why like players are just like instantly done. It's because I was doing such high damage that their armor was very effective. Such a spot. Hate this guy. Hate this guy. Don't even care about okay, there we go. And this guy died like right here. Oh, and fun fact, armor toughness. It reduces the damage the knockback you take. Like one thing. And another thing that it does is it reduces the rate at which armor decays against like high damage enemies. So without armor toughness, let's say like your armor is only 50% effective against 30 damage. With armor toughness, you know, maybe it's 60%. Do a shoulders. So many Walker bullets that I cannot effectively hit this guy. Fun fact, did you know Shulker is social aggro? Someone like this. Okay, now they should all be outside. Oh. Seriously? You know what? You guys can live. You guys can live. Maybe I do care a little. That's probably a very dangerous way to go. Oh, I just realized. So. for under here? Where is I haven't been up here yet. Dude, he closed right when I was gonna hit him. Aggressive. Sniped. What's that guy doing? Was that fair? There's another one underneath that platform. Is that even... Yeah, because we did just hit him. Down. Hey. You know, I'm losing this battle. Let me just... And it's worse than Enderman, too, because there's only, like, a certain opportunity to attack. Oh yeah, now they duplicate. I suppose is nice. Pretty little. Alright, let's get one more. You guys outside on one, you might. Hear him. Imagine you're just this guy. You're just chilling, you're making noises. You're at the end city or whatever. You're like a crab who like shoots these like levitating bullets. And then this like absolutely insane human just like shows up. Starts just like completely slaughtering your kind. You think you finally escaped, and he just like breaks through a wall. And just hello there. Stabs you. Be like comics and video games from the enemy perspective. Alright, there we go. 18 shells. And that should help with the process. Like, I don't know if it's going to be the most efficient way to do this, but it's going to be the way that I'm going to do this. Check Discord. I just saw Alex's message. Archer would have been a good idea. For World of Warcraft raid. We played with Alec in the last season. And unfortunately Mega. Be a great rogue player. He runs his team. We also run a team. And they got roster bossed, and we were getting roster bossed. We actually got roster bossed so hard that talking yesterday with an officer, we decided to call the season. I think a big thing is we're seeing recruit players. I don't think it's that like we're recruiting bad players or we're recruiting, you know what I mean? We're recruiting players who are too I think we need to recruit more players who are stickier. What I mean by stickier is that these are players who don't just like join 4 teams in a season. It's because it's like you're hunting for the best one, which is like in a way it's kind of fair, but there's a guild trying to field 20 people and then you leave after a week where things go a little sideways. A little annoying, but I mean, yeah. This is a video game. We're both playing. We're both paying each month to play this. If that's why you want to play it. Sure. What do we want to name? So we have Workbox 1 and 2 are both currently over here. We have a whole another row. I genuinely don't know. Okay, I think we're through most of the like I took. Yeah, because it's valuables, workboxes, extra tools, redstone, ender pearls, potions, food, and a recovery kit. And as for the rest of this stuff, I've never actually like sat down and nailed down what I want. It's nice to have some like empty shulkers. And I'm gonna be using shulkers for trying to help get stuff organized. Especially like moving stuff around. Man, that looks good though. And you probably go by building blocks, right? So you have like stones, you have woods, you have naturals, you have, I mean, probably the play. Anything bulky, you have to go out. Did we ever decide what goes in the middle of the recovery kit? I don't think we did. It was just more rockets. Use them. It's good. Okay, so we'll get this repaired. We can. We're gonna get unbreaking. Really? I don't have books down here. And you can't enchant Elytra directly. Just to verify. 9%. Okay, so there goes the what I'm breaking on our Elytra for this project. I want to get it so that way, like, there we go. Grows what at a time. The bow is actually gonna stay. Say that. Armor, sure. This is how I usually organize my chests in Terraria. You essentially put down a whole bunch of chests, right? And then you completely empty one at one end. And then you like run across and you like spam quick stack until you get to the end. And then the last one that has space, you deposit all. Kind of like the way I've found it's been the just compressing down my storage. Bows and armor. Just diamond stuff in there? That's a pretty good shovel. Sitting down here? Like, unfortunately, so they don't have like sort and like quick stack and stuff. During like spam shift click. Do bows as like placeholders. Those are fine. The enchanted bows. They have arrows, bows. These will be enchanted. I wonder if it'd be a good idea to make like a copper golems. Do that to help try to sort things. It might make things worse in a way. Say enchanted goes up here. You're on. Those. You're enchanted. You normal. So you'll go in here once there's unenchanted bows. There's like random end city stuff in here. You guys only drop bows, fossil for them, so I'm not. I would otherwise. Anvil really should be over here. Hunt around here. I have a surprising amount of cobbled. Not even from like the whatchamacallit? Not from the giant hole we're digging. Those. We got that. And then this area will be clean. Tough brick stairs in here. There it is. Just imagine how many trips we would have to make without these shulkers. Alright, so we'll do enchanted armor first. That's everything enchanted. Bows. Grab the armor. Did I have a bed down here? Probably not, right? Like, how are you gonna use it? Jukebox, on the other hand. Perhaps a jukebox would be nice. We already got, this is a smithing table, so I always put it in there. I don't know a good spot to hide this. In here for now. Something that's worth keeping around down here. Alright, and the rest of this is... Well, meal's not junk. Is... Alright, rip. Alright, last chest. Most of the stuff is gonna go down here. Get to the armors. Where did the shovel come from? There's a random iron shovel. It's like, alright. Something nice about these unenchanted bows is that you can pretty easily combine them to like the full ones. I'd like to be able to do it with Metal Crafters. I don't know if you can or not. Definitely. Sweet, so that is this whole area. Appropriate items, nothing too absurd. The trims are fine because this is where this is like where we upgrade our gear and stuff, right? Let's use repair. With actually good. Alright. Next spot, the actual base. This place is a mess. Wait. It's still early, we're gonna do this. Our goal is gunpowder. Where did they get the boat from? Just not put it in one of the shulkers, I suppose? That's a terrible shot. Wonder what happened there. Oh, that's some funny looking terrain. I really do like it. Oh, God, it's so off. Well, there is lava up here. I didn't realize there was some so close. Is it in Greg? I live underground in Greg. There's plenty of obby in Greg. There was at some point I was trying to find obsidian. I went like underground for the obsidian and like it's a cave system. Might have been this world. Just had completely forgotten that I have a lava pool right there. Can I get... Can't do this. Hey, skeleton. I guess not. Maybe I shouldn't have shot him. That's right, the zombies are, like, their health bars are varied more, aren't they? That was with the update that added the spear. Like, zombies now can have, like, different health amounts. Like, they re-added, like, the reinforcement mechanics and stuff. I feel like reinforcement was a game for a while still, though. The mechanic I'm thinking of is the one where, like, if you hit a zombie and, like, the local difficulty is high enough, like, zombies will spawn nearby. Lots of skeletons. More creepers. Rip. Alright. 45 ain't bad. It's like 135 rockets. Bit over 2 stacks. And what we've gone through basically that so far. Like 2 hours of gameplay. Paper. Should be correctly. What was the hyper minecart, Scott? Is there a hyper minecart down here? Thought there was something collecting all. Yeah, there is. We're just like cosmically unlucky. Really, mobs can spawn over here, can't they? Guess not. Sweet. Sorry, I'm trying to think what the best approach is going to be. My current thought is we go off a ways and we give them, because what's the limit? Copper golem chest count limits. Okay. The copper golem can remember up to 9 copper chests that has previously opened. It checks 10 copper chests and still cannot find it. Wanders down for 7 seconds, forgets for copper chest is opened. It continues to search for the to take it from. Copper golem can remember up to 9 chests is previously visited. If it checks 10 chests and still cannot place an item, it wanders around for 7 seconds, forget which chest is open, and continues. So we need 9 categories of items, essentially. One, 2, 7, 8, and 9. So now if we have copper chests down here, we're gonna get where I make the golems. I suppose some line. Put our items in there, probably with hoppers, and then just let them go crazy on this road stuff. Definitely be one for deep slate. I'm not sure. So. There is another way, which I do find very interesting. With hoppers. Maybe going iron mining. I'm hoping to open one of these and have like a billion hoppers. Yes. I suppose there are hoppers here. They won't mind. I'm sure. Think they're gonna mind? I don't. And then I think ideally I want gloss pane version of tinted up. Or something. Try to like click and hold to like send multiple items, and it just doesn't do anything. All right. Back to here's the general idea. Not my idea. We set all of our hoppers like so. Now it's wanting to put items in the chest, right? Sorry, I'm running through some potential issues in my head. Losing pains. Alright, so I think we need a block on. And we might need to maintain the water at a certain. What we making? We are attempting to make a lazy sorter. And then that's gonna be potentially slightly faster than copper golems would be. No. There we go. How do we drown it? My idea, we need this boat drowning. Like so. And then it gets pushed along here. And what can I shift right click it? Okay, we can shift right click. What's interesting about this, that now these hoppers pull stuff out. Suppose we need more hoppers too, don't we? We need significantly more hoppers. Because these hoppers are gonna pull out like literally anything that's in the right. I need a way to get it back into the boat. So we need like a downwards facing hopper underneath. And then we gotta run the boat underneath. I'm not convinced we're gonna be able to get this to work unless we like go all in on it. You know, I'm not sure if for I mean, the other options just should work fine. We just can't overflow. Alright, so this one's gonna be tough. Give me that. Bricks, sure. Plate bricks, sure. Sorry, when I thought about the goal of like, oh hey, just get organized, I really wasn't thinking about how. I'm gonna regret this a lot, aren't I? A disorganized mess is just gonna be a disorganized mess upstairs now. We'll do this, sure. Let's go grab our little... Distant Horizons doing some weird stuff. That display. I also have all this stuff I want to bring over. This stuff makes a bit more sense though, because this is most organized. Oh, I thought there was a copper golem over here. Kidnapped. There does not appear to be a copper. Oh, that's where the copper golem is. He's over here. There's my books. Alright, little guy, turn my disorganized mess into a compacted, organized mess. Godspeed. Oh yeah, this is 10 chests, isn't it? 3, 1. Okay, yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Don't worry about him. I want to put all these random chests in here. Love how I've just had 2 pickaxes in my inventory this entire time. No chest there, that's fine. Oh, I have mangrove. So much hurts. And unfortunately, I don't want to compress it either, because I think there's a way to get another quartz out of the compressed. Birds. I don't remember if I got the armor trim. I was like, I just remember there's like some very specific ones I want. I didn't remember. Look at all this free space. We're way more organized. All the empty. Alright, so we have wheat seeds in here. Wheat seeds, kelp can go with that. White dye doesn't really make sense. Grass and azure. See. You know what, we're gonna put the bones in the... Grab all the sugarcane, sure. Wheat, yes. Hay bale, potato. Boo. put oak log in there too. We have stones and we have plants. We're giving this guy friends to speed him up. Maybe a little bit, but he's honestly pretty quick. Bigger things of these shulkers. A lot of items in here. Oh, Webby, are you still around? Are you level 90 yet? Wish there was a way I could get like a just normal. None of these gigantic extra branches and stuff. I think the tree wall can stay for now. I don't know how much it stay. I know for sure I want the bamboo to and the bamboo. More so there's that needs to be hidden somewhere else. Maybe I can downgrade it to like 3 or 4 cells somewhere where I am. Let's see, so this is the middle 3. Do I have a... This is usually enough to get a couple stacks of logs. Been for like 3 or 4. made it larger, this would actually be good TNT candidate. Do the middle ones just not grow? Well, I just didn't grow middle ones. That's so weird. I like run out of saplings or something? Guess I must have, right? Remember right, this is like slightly sapling negative. We're gonna finish harvesting all this, and we're gonna plant it. And it can probably grow, and we could probably harvest it again. And by then the copper golem might be slightly further than where he is right now. More stacks of log. Just see. Wait a minute. It's okay. Like, where's my pumpkin pie? Alright, 58 saplings. Hopefully that is enough to... like 20 per row? No, significantly more per row. Yeah, like I said, slightly sapling. I guess this time was sapling positive, just by a little. So there's still all these break. Get a few more. I'd actually be off. What? I could have sworn this was sapling negative. Because, like, the extra saplings, extra saplings in the middle just give you more wood. They don't really give you any more. Oh, and of course it's a big one. Oh, just what I wanted. Oh, he's had to go into the third one. Gravel. And a site can definitely go on this first one. Flint, I don't know about. Sure, we'll throw flint in there and we'll throw gravel in here. Chiseled can go in there. All this. I'm really questioning the flint. I don't know where else it would go though. As for the diamond sword, this kind of goes in a category. Forget, do these guys open barrels? I suppose we should monitor them a little bit and get this couple deep slate pulled out into bulk storage of some kind. That one's already empty. That one's empty. Okay, dude is popping off way more than I was expecting. I want to do this. You should be chests that he can't pathfind to, so you should be chests he can't. So that's one's just kind of. Not sure how well saw through. That should be a valid chest, and he should know. Valid is, and we're able to open. Alright, that'll kind of work. Not gonna be perfect. Suppose you could say that, like, in a way, this is like a taking image. This is what we have a lot of and stuff. And we have a lot of deep slate too. Wait, why didn't I just use barrels? Because if you want to access barrels... Yeah, I should just use barrels. It's crazy, like, trying to hide underneath the floor. It's like... And then, like, I can even stack barrels on top, I'm pretty sure. Problem. Okay. Whatever. The shulker is clean. Tree wall's already almost reconstructed itself. We have quite a bit of sand. Do I destroy these? Probably for now. Now we get into the monsters. We dessert? Oh. They're in here. Okay, I did notice there was tool and plants. That's a new plant, that's a new plant, new plant. Bee's nest belongs in there too, probably. Was there new plants in here? Those carved pumpkin. Poppy. Actually working through way faster than I expected. Okay, any old swords I can. Should probably just set up a bamboo farm like that one. Even iron swords is just through. What the heck do you have for a sand? That's like quartz or something. Like high class Innerman. Yeah, we're gonna lose some to the water, that's fine. We have enough for like 3 stacks of blocks. Maybe 4. I essentially want to do this concept with more dispensers. More dispensers and tie this piston into the signal. Okay. I need cobble plus bows. We'll find neither. Unless there's probably no boat over here though. No! First time this has happened. Catastrophic failure. Why is there just like random bamboo over there? Alright, then we need redstone and rune dust. Am I this redstone poor? What? Hey, don't worry, we have comparators. I mean, comparators are good. There's no way I have this little redstone. I have to go strip mining for redstone. But it has so little redstone. What the? I'll do with the glows. String is good. Is a got charcoal. Put that in there. Glowstone and charcoal. And mob drops. They're mob drop. flesh. These spider. Don't ask me why. I think dry gas goes in here. But yeah, I think that's confirmed. There's very little redstone already. At least we have enough to make our dispensers. This is somewhat rare, isn't it? Shit, unfortunate. Whoops. The idea is this, and then we gotta activate all. All these end up staying. Really nice. Alright, I think it's time to go strip mining for like literally 20 redstone, not even. Torches aren't for that stuff though. Yeah, like literally 20 redstone would be more than enough. Literally a block of redstone would be enough. Right, the slime. The ghetto slime farm, like, technically works. This is a slime chunk, the render I can turn on, and I'm just trying to maximize the number of spaces where I can have slime spawn inside the chunk, and I was enough to get a single slime block, which means I can make oozing potions, which means I can use my skeleton slime. And now we have slime block. Potions. surely there's still stuff. Remember when I was playing like Resident Rise and a lot of older mod packs and stuff, I would game underneath my base, I would always have extra ores and stuff flying around. And so I'd be able to do like 50 passes through it and still come out with like more and more iron. You just like pick away at the bits that you need and then back later. Sword is bigger than him. Sword is significantly bigger than him. Some impressive strength there. And to be able to run that fast with it too, wow. Dude's not only strong, dude is dexterous. Here we go, that's stuff. By good stuff, I mean like 2 redstone ore, please. Want to finally be able to destroy my bamboo farm and be... Yeah, I can get plenty of it. It's like on demand. Squeaks. Serial bunny hopper in video games. No matter what I'm doing, I'm pressing space. Kind of funny though, because I don't do it when I'm playing like controller games. This cave has been most rated. This is the actual outside. These are the 2 tubes that go up. It's the actual redstone from the lamp repairs. This goes in a way a manual. Yep, can't do it anymore. Reminding. Me like redstone ore, and then I'll be happy. Working on the project. Hey! $24. You know, I said 2. We got what, 3? We're gonna head out. I remember right, there is not a real way for us to enter. We could like theoretically break this. Nobody will ever know. Then I need that one powered. Oops. Needs to be at that level. Now, when I power this on, these guys are just in. Why not ID? Any way we can fit an extra torch in here. There we go. Now they're all in the same state. And then... Oh. I do kind of want more of a delay on the piston. I don't know what's a good way we can delay. Not the dispenser. Go like that will power the dispenser, but not the piston. And I can pull power. That block will power the piston now. I don't have a signal. Perfect. Now I just need a way to fire this repeatedly. Slightly slower than the items we have available. Creamy stone. Rest of the stuff can go in this barrel. I have a lot of this. Poor copper golem's probably stuck. Let's go up. Got netherrack in here. I really don't know what to do with netherrack. Right in there. Oh wait, what? I wasn't prepared for this. Spectral arrows are... I guess they're from... Alright, there's something over here I wanted to grab. I want one more. Out. All right, and then we need our stone. For 2 meters. Making the simplest timer in the game. This is a bamboo farm. It's not zero tech levels or anything. Super simple. Called quantum items. I mean, you honestly can't go too crazy, right? Because we're still at single. That one. Really not filling up the hopper as quick as I thought. Wait, this one activated. That is out. I know activates. Torch is turning on and off. But hook up a redstone dust to this. Whatever. Whatever, we have slow bamboo farm. Means I can now take this one down. Not particularly fast. Faster than one of these guys. And oh, look at that. No way, our base is cleaner. We got rid of the nasty bamboo farm. We got rid of a bunch of assorted chests. They just flying around. And then we did some setup for the shulker farm by getting that second shulker. Do want to do one last check-in on that. So before we head over here, some things to keep in mind. Those guys are in spawn chunk, which means that they are loaded 24/7. Which means that, like, yes, we have it in the end, yes, in the nether, yes, we. All these other dimensions. But they were working the entire time. I don't know why I put sand in here. I feel like it might fit. They had 2 shulkers that were mostly full. And a copper chest that was entirely full. These guys' job is to put it in these chests over here. They're basically all. Are they searching for an andesite chest or shit? They still
That's one.
To be fair, I gave him too many chests. I gotta start playing more video games like Minecraft and stuff. Up my tolerance to it again. But yeah, that's all I got time for today. Got some good stuff in. Probably start streaming more and more. Yeah, until next time. Take care. Have a good one.